Dependence on military SATCOM remains critical, and yet today's budgetary environment clearly indicates that there is not sufficient wherewithal to continue to invest in organic or U.S.-owned and operated military satellite communications capabilities to meet all of those communication requirements. Since the first Gulf War, commercial SATCOM has complemented this capability, first as augmentation and as a secondary requirement. But as time has gone on and communication applications continue to increase their throughput and data requirements, commercial SATCOM has actually been the lead provider of capabilities, and mil SATCOM has been lesser. Those percentages over time may begin to balance out, but in today's budgetary environment, the difficult decisions on where the government needs to invest in their own organic capability versus how they integrate commercial SATCOM more intentionally into the architecture are the type of decisions that need to be made so that we can invest properly with the taxpayer dollars and yet take advantage of the great innovation within the commercial satellite industry to provide additional capabilities. There's been a great deal of discussion and policy direction about this pivot to the Pacific, and even with the budgetary drawdown, this change in operational tempo on a global basis and some of the challenging operational environments and world economic and political situations that are going on in the Pacific are one of the major drivers for this policy shift and policy focus. There's a lot of discussion in today's environment about the government's or the industry expecting the government to indicate where they're going to operate, where their requirements may be. Inmarsat takes a very different position. Inmarsat actually designs its system to be inherently global, not only on the space segment side, but can maintain the relationships with the countries to ensure that we can operate all of our systems all across the world. Any system that can operate here within the U.S. or operate in Southwest Asia can then deploy into the Pacific. Currently that's available on all of our L-band satellites and the B-GAN capabilities at land, sea, and air. And by the end of 2014, with our global deployment of Global Express, our Ka-band constellation, this also will be inherently global. The third satellite is specifically going over the Pacific Ocean region. The ground stations that support that are already complete and ready for operation. What's really exciting within the industry is the advent of Ka on a commercial basis for enterprise users. Not just with the development of Global Express, which of course is game-changing, but you're really talking about smaller terminals, Ka for mobility, new applications, new technologies, and new service provisions. So when you begin to look at what's happening across the satellite communication industry, Ka is offering completely game-changing technologies. I'd like to see that discussion continue because I believe that this year we'll see greater applications, greater uptake, and even more innovation in a band that adds new applications and new capabilities to what has been a long-standing dependency and reliance on Ku. When you begin looking at mobility, Ku constellations have filled the bill adequately, but they're ideally suited for broadcast. So when you begin to introduce new technologies with Ka, with the smaller terminal sizes, with mobility, with new applications, with enhancement platforms, we're really shifting to add a complementary capability into the mix so that you have a wide range of highly available and yet higher throughput to solve new problems and provide enhanced capabilities.